Good morning, student. We hope you are staying home and staying safe. Till the schools are not allowed to open, we will study through videos. Today we will study Maths of Class 6, Chapter 2, Whole Number, Exercise 2b. Before starting the exercise, we will study the properties of whole number. First property, closure property, addition. If a and b are any two whole numbers, then a plus b is also a whole number. For example, we take a 4, b is equal to 8. When we add both this number, this will become 4 plus 8 is equal to 12. This is a whole number. Now for subtraction, if a and b are two whole numbers such that a is greater than equal to b, then a minus b is a whole number. If b is greater than a, then a minus b is not a whole number. Now we take a is equal to 10 and b is equal to 8. When you subtract a minus b, this will become a minus b means 10 minus 8 will become 2, and 2 is a whole number. If we take b greater than a, for example, we will take b is equal to 29 and a is equal to 23. Now we will subtract, this will become 23 minus 29. This is not computable, or we can say a minus b is not a whole number if b is greater than a. Now for multiplication, if a and b are any two whole numbers, then a into b is also a whole number. For example, we take a is equal to 7, b is equal to 9. When you multiply both this number a into b means 7 into 9, it becomes 63. Here 63 is also a whole number. Therefore, the product of any two whole number is always a whole number. Now for division, if a and b are two non-zero whole numbers, then a divided by b is not always a whole number. The closure property does not hold true for the whole numbers. Now, if we take a is equal to 16, b is equal to 48, when you divide a divided by b, this will become 16 upon 48, or we can write it as 1 upon 3. Here 1 upon 3 is not a whole number. If we take a is equal to 8 and b is equal to 2, then we divide a divided by 2 means 8 by 2. This will become 4. There 4 is a whole number. Now come to the commutative property for addition. If a and b are any two whole numbers, then a plus b is equal to b plus a. For example, we take a is equal to 0, b is equal to 7. When we add a plus b, this means 0 plus 7 becomes 7. If we add b plus a means 7 plus 0, this will also become 7. So is a plus b is equal to b plus a. Therefore, we can say that in whatever order two whole numbers are added, the sum remains the same. Now for the subtraction, if a and b are two whole numbers, then a minus b is not equal to b minus a. For example, if we take a is equal to 7, b is equal to 3, when we subtract b from a, it will become 7 minus 3 become 4. When we do b minus a, this means 3 minus 7, this is not computable, and this answer will come in the negative integer. So a minus b is not equal to b minus a. Therefore, commutative property does not hold true for subtraction of whole numbers. Now for multiplication, if a and b are two whole numbers, then a into b is equal to b into a. For example, we take a is equal to 6, b is equal to 8. When you multiply a into b, this will become 6 8 is 48. When you multiply b into a, this will become 8 into 6, which is also 48. So here a into b is equal to b into a. Now for division, commutative property does not hold true for division. If a is a whole number, then a divided by 0 is not defined. If a is non-zero whole number, then 0 divided by a will become 0. Now the associative property, if a, b and c are three numbers, then in bracket a plus b plus c is equal to a plus bracket b plus c. Now the associative law holds true for the addition of three more numbers. Now for the subtraction, if a, b and c are three whole numbers, then a minus b in bracket minus c is not equal to a minus b bracket open b minus c bracket close. Now therefore associative property does not hold true for the subtraction of whole numbers. Now for multiplication, if a, b and c are three whole numbers, then In bracket a into b into c is equal to a into bracket open b into c bracket closed. Now the associative law holds true for in the multiplication of three or more numbers. Now for division, associative property does not hold true for the division. Now we will come to the exercise 2b, question number 1. Find the sum by the suitable arrangement. So our first question is 133 plus 867 plus 698. So we have to solve it by the suitable arrangement. So first we add 133 plus 867, this. Now when we add 867 plus 133, this will become 7 plus 3 10, carry goes 1, again 6 plus 1 7, 3 10, carry goes 1 8, 1 9 and 10, it means 1000. This means this will become 1000 plus 698, this will become 1698 is the answer. Now second part of this question, 553 plus 664 plus 447. Now we will arrange. First we add 553 and 447 plus 664. Now this will become, here we add 553 and 447. 7 plus 3 10, carry goes 1. 5 1 6, 6 and 4 again 10, 0, carry goes 1. 5 1 6 and 4 10, this will become 1000 plus 664. This will become 1664 is the answer. Now the third part, 558 plus 3937 plus 442 plus 3063. Now first we will arrange this, we will arrange 558 plus 442 and we will 3937 plus 3063. Now here we will add 8 to 10, carry goes 1. 5 1 6 and 4 again 10, carry goes 1. 5 1 6 and now we can 558 and 442. 8 to 10, carry goes 1. 5 plus 1 6 and 4 10, again 1. 5 1 6 and 4 10, this will become 1000. Now similarly we will add these numbers. 3973 plus 3063. Now this is 3937, so we will add 3937 plus 3063. 7 plus 3 10, carry goes 1. 639 plus 1 10, carry goes 1. 9 plus 1 10, 1. 3 3 6 and 1 7, 7000. This will become 7000. Now 7000 plus 1000 become 8000. This is the answer. Now move to the next part, fourth part. 1849 plus 608 plus 392 plus 2151. Now first we will arrange the numbers. So 1849 we will plus 2151 plus 608 plus 392. Now when we will add, this will become, now we will add 1849 plus 2151. This will be 9 1 10, carry goes 1, 549 and 1 10, again carry goes 1, 819 and 10, 1 2 3 4. This will become 4000, and this 608 plus 392. 8 plus 2 10, carry goes 1, 9 plus 1 10, again carry go 1, 6 1 7 and 3 10. This means 4000 plus 1000 become 5000. That's the answer. Now fifth part, that is the last part. 1983 plus 647 plus 217 plus 353. 53. Now first we will arrange the numbers. It will become 1983 plus 217 and remaining 647 plus 353. Now 1983 207, we will add 217, 7 plus 3 10, 0 carry goes 1, 819 10, carry goes 1, 9 plus 1 10, 10 and 2 12, 2 carry goes 1, it means 2200 plus 647 plus 353. 7 plus 3 become 10, carry goes 1, 4 plus 1 5 plus 5 10, carry goes 1, 6 and 1 7, 7 3 10. Now 2200 plus 1000 will become 3200. This is the answer. Now question number second, find the product by suitable arrangement. First part is 2 into 425 into 50. So first we will multiply 2 into 50, so make it 100. So we can write there 2 into 50 into 425. 2 into 50 means 100 into 425. Now it is easy to multiply with the multiples of 10. So it will become 425 into 100 means 425 100. Or we can say 42,500. Now second part, 25 into 603 into 4. Now first we multiply 25 into 4 to make multiples of 100 into 603. This will become 25 for the 25 for the 100 into 603. This will become 603 and 00. 603 and 00. Answer. Third part, 8 into 825 into 125. First we multiply 8 into 125, then it by 825. So when you multiply 125 by 8, this will become 8 5 is 40, carry goes 4, 8 2 is 16, 16 and 4 20, again 0, carry goes 2, 8 1 is 8 and 2 10, it means 1000. 1000 into 825, this will become 825 and 1 2 3 3 zeros. This is the answer. Now rest of the part you can do it as a homework. Now question number 3, find the sums. You have to find the sums of first part 643 plus 483, and second part is 483 plus 643. We have to tell if they are same, which property of addition they show. Now question number 3, first part. First we add 643 plus 483. This will become 3 plus 3 6, 8 plus 4 12, carry goes 1. Now this will become 7, 7 plus 4 11, 1126. Now in second part we will add 483 plus 643. Now this will become 3 plus 3 6, again 8 plus 4 12, carry goes 1. Now 5 plus 6, again 11. Now both the terms are same, so here which properties is showing? This is showing the commutative property. Now so commutative property is verified, they are same. Now next question number 4, find each sum, first part and second part, if they are equal, which property of addition they will showing. Now question number 4, first part is we have to add in bracket 339,208 plus 392 plus 726. Now first we will add this number. So first we write down number 39,208 plus 392. Now this will become 8 plus 2 10, carry goes 1, 9 and 1 10, carry goes 1, 3 2 5 and 1 6, 9 3. Now this will become 39,600. Then we have to add 726 in it. So when we add 726 in it, it becomes 6 plus 0 6, 2 plus 0 2. Now 6 plus 7, 6 plus 7 is 13, 3, carry goes 1, it will become 9 plus 1 10, 0 and carry goes 1, this will become 4. This will become 40,326. Now for the second part, 39,208 plus 392 plus 726. Now 39,208 plus, first we solve the bracket. So this will become 6 plus 2 8, 6 plus 2 8. Now 9 plus 2 11, 1, carry goes 1, 3 plus 1 4, 4 and plus 7, 7 plus 4 11. Now we will add 39,208 plus 1118. Now, 8 8 is 16, carry goes 1. 1 plus 1 is 2. 2 plus 1 is 3. 9 plus 1 is 10, carry goes 1. 3 plus 1 become 4. So this will become 40,326. Now this term and this term are equal. So we can say here associative property is verified. This is the answer. Now you can do next question number 5 and 6 as the homework. Now our exercise 2b is completed. We will discuss next exercise in our next video. Thank you.